Hey everyone, since I regularly recommend Away and other smart luggage on my YouTube channel, but also to my personal friends and family, I wanted to talk about the recent change in restrictions on airlines about these bags because now there's some questions about it and I want to clear things up. So I have traveled through all of the US and Europe with these bags, about 200,000 miles since getting my first Away bag and then subsequent Raden, and I also have the Trunkster as well. I never got the Bluesmart bag, which is good because now those ones are kind of screwed because the batteries aren't removable. Now Asia is a little bit of a different story. I'm not clear on those restrictions there, but I know they are different. But if you're traveling domestically in the US or if you're traveling to Europe, I can speak personally that you'll be okay with these bags, and we'll talk about the changes today. So on January 15th of 2018, the airlines changed their restrictions to now you can no longer check a bag with a lithium-ion battery, and the batteries in your luggage have to be removable. First, the big boy here, this is the Away Large. It is massive. They never had a battery, so these ones were always okay. The Raden, the Czech version of the Raden, does have a battery, but the Raden suitcases all have removable batteries. They're inside of the luggage, and so those will be okay as well. So this is an airline restriction, not an FAA restriction, and you can still carry on bags, but you cannot check them. The difference here is if you have a carry-on bag that needs to be bag-chagged, like on my Delta flights here, then those batteries need to be removed. Now, I've always personally traveled with an extra battery in my backpack, and I still do that today. I still think it's even worth having smart luggage like this because at the build quality and price, to have the battery included, I think is just a bonus, and it's always nice to have a little bit extra juice for that time your flight is delayed, or I spent 9.5 hours sitting in Chicago airport a few weeks ago around the snow time, and it's just always nice to have some extra juice. With this specific bag here, I've traveled about 120,000 miles this is the larger carry-on from Away. With the Raden bag, I've traveled about 60,000 miles. I typically tend to lean towards the Away bags. I like those a little bit better. When talking about the removable batteries, on the Raden, you do still have a removable battery, but it's inside the case. So if you do need to do a last-minute check, you would have to open up your bag. You come inside of the lining here, and you're able to pop out the battery. Now, Raden right now has their bags on sale. I believe they're probably going to try and move through this inventory because this battery, although removable and you can use it outside of the case, it is built into the structure of the suitcase because you have your USB ports very conveniently located on the back. With Away, they also have their ports available right here underneath. There's a USB port under here, but they've redesigned their bags. It used to be the same way. You had to go in and you actually had to unscrew the battery from the bag, which you still do in the old models, but in the new models, they've extremely conveniently made this a toaster mechanism where you can pop out the case, and now you're carrying a 10,000 milliamp aluminum cased battery with 2 USB ports and an indicator, and I really like the way they designed this. Raden is probably going to have something out, but Away has this already, and I still stand behind the fact that I strongly recommend Away for the typical traveler. You can also see my video where I compared the larger to the smaller Away. I think there's no reason to go with the smaller. You'll be fine on all airlines to keep it checked in the bag. The story behind I talk about that in the video, but I still highly recommend Away. If you want the larger one, I love it. I'll put links below so you can check out all of this. Raden is still nice. I just don't think the extra features that they offer, they have a scale in the handle here, they have GPS built in, and the battery. I don't think the features, those extra features, combined with the fact that this is a smaller case, it's the same size as a smaller Away, I think the best suitcase that you can get in these price points right now, especially with smart luggage, is the Away bigger carry-on, especially with the redesigned battery. Oh, and then the Minions one here. This was a pickup for my wife. So any questions about Away, I'll try to do my best down in the comments below. You can also reach out at @_Kavalier on Twitter and Instagram. If there is other smart luggage out there, I'd be interested to take a look. But I can't cover all of these, but I can try my best. Until next time, gents, this is the Kavalier.